Uh-oh, little cuz on them sticks. I'm about to do you in, little cuz. Nah, not old crew. He got Caitlin
We come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tape between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers.
5 early. We the latest in the U.S.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Kenny Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Uh-oh.
The drive starts with a run by
Uh-oh.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
Ooh.
Deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Operating from the gun, Cody. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, that's how you use your safety valve, CD. He didn't appear to be the intended target, but they got it to him, and he was able to get just enough to pick up the first.
And what a great example of where we are right now in the NFL, because if you're a running back, you're not just going to carry it. You got to catch it out of the backfield as well. Those combo guys, they're the ones everyone wants on their team.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Those defense for the Packers, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Off play action. Cody. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And into the end zone, it's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Nwangwu now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Off the play fake. Cody. Oh, wide open. Complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 86 yards. So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see from inside their own 10 to first and goal. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. Off play action. Cody. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback. And they'll begin at the 25. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Nuwagu now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want...
Taking it right down Broadway. The 30. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Smith. Touchdown. Irv Smith Jr. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are an extra point away from drawing one. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but
he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Cine. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points.
Say what?
And Brad, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of people behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down.
Oh yeah, man. Me and Caden were having fun, man. You come out here intercepting stuff, man.
Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Oh, he did that. Nah, man, I messed up, man. One boy out there, one boy was out there playing that thing.
Sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot and try to get it outside.
Oh yeah, he about ready to jump in there.
Locates Claypool on the crossing route, and they're going to be set up now with a ball at the 13-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense: find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Got picked off out here, man. We got to lock in.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
They'll run for it. This is White.
Dang.
And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Here's White. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Look to throw.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
But a Viking was able to correct
Did I see Johnny K?
Keep possession. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities.
Hey, John.
And I'm not saying it happened here.
Do I got Jacoby and Joel's social security number?
You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
I don't got Joel's. Yeah. Dang.
So crisis averted, but now facing 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Cody. And that is incomplete. And the pressure there on 3rd down.
Can you send me his?
Pass. 4th down coming up.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Out there is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit. from the left hash, this from 39. Blankenship's kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense?
Oh, yeah. He's pretty straight, man.
You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense, the firemen.
Yeah.
Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Oh, he be doing all right over there.
Offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more
Man,
momentum.
Sneak is not that daggone good, man.
To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so.
Let me change up the rap combo, man. That's what it is.
And make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
He's going to take another shot here.
We'll take that. We'll take that.
This down near the 25. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
Oh, yeah.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He finds his man complete. It's Manning. And they will.
Them boys they ain't ready for these boys, man.
All the way to the 3. A good pick up there at 22. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Now he's got it. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
Again back in front.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Luongo now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line. So
I see a guy.
4 yards.
Oh.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
We'll take that.
Or you just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
What's up, John?
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
What? Huh?
They'll try the right side here with White. And the running lane's non-existent.
Yeah, she told me to wait. Yeah, I would be there before she get off work. She just said, wait a little while. She told me she'd call me, but I can take y'all. Oh, what's wrong?
On 3rd down, Cody. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
What?
Second time in this game, Charles.
Oh, we'll go get it. I think the key's up there.
His teammate was there to pounce on him.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. We often talk about the combine.
You got him.
And why do we measure quarterbacks' hands? Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10.
Here we go. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
Throw left side complete. That's Daniels.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Got a man on the right sideline. That's Manning. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Throwing is Hurts.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown.
McPherson down for the extra point.
Would you like to move it?
And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because
look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. The 20. Touchdown, Vikings.
Chase Claypool,
75 yards.
And the Vikings are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense.
And it's intercepted. And some room to maneuver.
And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because any incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Cody. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. He's going to let this one go deep. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Packers would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Throwing on 1st down.
Cody, he's going to launch this deep for Watson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Yeah, that boy got 97 throw power over there, man.
Ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And the half will begin with a touchback.
Yeah, man, I'll be lit, man. Shoot, yeah, you ain't got no power for Hurts out there, man. I'll be looking at your team. I'm like, man, them boys some trash. That's a born team right there, man.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really
good stuff.
Outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. 75 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And McPherson on for the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other,
he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 32 on the play.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully...
And he'll be taken
my
down
boys out here on drugs. So that
line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Cody. Flushed out right.
Oh.
But it's caught on the right side of Snell.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work.
Some good play calling right there, man.
Let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Vikings.
Them boys strong.
Touchdown. And the Vikings are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Yeah, they are some trash. I mean, your team is some trash, man, but...
And that'll cut the lead down now to 18.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
Well, how many picks you get back?
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
No. Where's Christian Watson at?
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. He'll look to throw. He's got a man complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Hurts. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A great
So you hate that thing, man?
He scored on the ground and through the air as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Yeah, dude, look at some crazy stuff happening right here.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Cody.
Ah.
And that is incomplete.
And the obvious goal is to try and score a touchdown, but at the least, adding to a pretty big yardage total for his intended receiver there, huh?
Yeah, well, when you got a guy over 150 yards, keep chucking it deep to him, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can get it to him short, and he can make plays that way. But I like what you just said. Throw it to him deep and get it in a big chunk.
But incomplete on that try. Finding room at midfield.
Oh, we got the lead.
Play there for Minnesota. 48 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Off the play fake. Cody. Nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has now allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. This is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Vikings get a bit closer. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
Oh, for real? Oh, you need to chew the clock, man?
Thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
He'll let this go for the end zone. Touchdown, Packers! So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Nothing much more rewarding than that for a guy catching it.
Not at all. And with what we just saw there,
That was Snead over there that time.
A one-handed catch. What's next? Maybe they go up and almost Velcro.
Okay.
That's about all that's left.
Let's say we got him back now, boy.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Not much more impressive than that.
I thought Snead was faster than that, man.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's
Nice,
tackled
man.
down inside the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were in the field. And you're exactly.
And that's caught inside the 35.
Was that a
Touchdown, Vikings.
What was that?
Christian Watson.
That was cheat code right there, man. He pushed my dude
And
out.
the Vikings are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his second miss of the year. And our score will stay right where
I ain't never seen that animation, man. He like did it right. It was like my dude just.
in his rearview mirror, he goes
That's
back
crazy,
out to
man.
kick this one off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled
Well,
for and taken.
I should have been a pick.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And Hurts is intercepted, his third of the game. And the Vikings will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. And the
Packers
are going to take possession of the football. Charles,
Way to get that thing back.
It's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
We should have had that one on his head right there, man.
39 on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
So this dude is supposed to be on the vertical because I was going to take that crap.
At their own 12-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up.
Oh, yeah.
Stop him at the 1-yard
Oh, yeah.
line, but small consolation there following the going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about.
Hey man, I mean he can't do nothing about them big old beasts hitting him though, man.
Doesn't matter at this point. But being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Meanwhile, here's
you know what? I don't even know I did out there.
The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise or throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked by the linebacker, Brian Asamoah. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
You can't block them bulls.
If you told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. To throw on second down, Cody over the middle, complete. That's Smith. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. The Vikings on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. Back to throw. Cody, he's going to launch this deep for Watson. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give him credit.
I was trying to go get that thing.
Up 4th down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Get out, Bud. Get out, Bud. What?
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the
shit, bro, the holding right there or something. That boy had me blocked up.
Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Off play action. Cody. And this will be caught at the 30.
Ah.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Chase Claypool with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking over.
Come on, baby, lock in.
And they went up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
We got.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
But 1st down, Hurts steps away, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1, and, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked by the linebacker, Brian Asamoah. And the Vikings are right back in this football game. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Throwing to start the drive. Cody, he's going to go for a big play downfield. And this one is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
He's going to try and go deep again. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
To throw on third down, Cody. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is inside the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Off the play fake, Cody.
Oh, that should have been a fumble, man. We've been hitting him all day. He been fumbled.
Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. Looking to throw on second down. Cody, he's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Let's go.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
With that last completion, CD is now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Whistles and a timeout at the 2:05 mark. So this defense wanting to get one more pause in before the 2-minute warning, and they do just that. Throwing on second and long. Hurts. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Manning. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's fourth down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this
Let's go.
Inside the 5. And it's a Packers touchdown. A big play there. 62 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a
throw, baby.
Victory. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Throw Hurts.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just about the rules in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both...
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Christian Watson His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
They tried to hit us with that thing.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, I ain't even see him.
He's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the
hit me like that, man.
Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket, because you mentioned the feast or famine part. He's played well.
Oh, yeah, we'd take that, though.
Dumped on his back.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
McPherson on for the point after.
And that's Snead over there again, man.
And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
We got something for him right there. We got somebody for him right there.
Now a play fake here.
Oh.
First down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it.
Urban out there showing out on that D-line.
6 to bring up second down. Looking to throw.
What?
Cody.
Are you serious?
He's got a man. Complete. 30. Past the 20. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A big connection on that one. 78 yards.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Packers, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Chicago Bears next week. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, add one more loss to the column. That drops them to a woeful 1-9 so far. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah, that my Brooklyn, cause he shot rock, Southside, C12, 911,